From the material in Unit 3, there are several important things which I learned and will take forward in my life and career. First was the idea of root cause analysis. As we discussed in class, determining the true cause of a problem is the only way to fix it. Oftentimes people ask of too few questions, and they settle with the information they received and decide to call it quits. The takeaway from this unit was to never become complacent with an easy answer. 5 whys and drill down are both techniques to push past the easy answer and dig deeper. This made me think about a phrase we use in our auditing class, which states to keep a questioning mind when dealing with a client. It is important to remain skeptical and never become complacent, because that is when you allow fraud to happen. I believe that the 5 whys would be an extremely useful tool in the auditing profession because it formalizes this questioning attitude that is prevalent throughout the industry. Another component of this week's material was the idea of retooling our ideas. In the workplace, we may try to implement a new process or try a technique that might not work as expected. It is important to look past our pride and see where something could be improved. In the custom clothes case, the company was determined to break through into the clothing market, when in hindsight, this wasn't appropriate. They had great technology and the ability to go in many different ways, which my group and other groups discussed during class. But they needed to understand that not all ideas are perfect the first time, and you need to determine where you went wrong in order to move forward and avoid getting stuck in the same loop. Finally, we talked about the idea of innovation. From our exercises and videos, I took away that, first and foremost, you need to understand the customer's needs. An example of this would be Google Docs. Having worked in technology, it is amazing the number of people who are unaware of the technology that is available to them. For many, working within groups can be a major hassle, but Google Docs bridged the gap between face-to-face meetings and word processing when they designed their software. They realized that people were increasingly on the move and did not have the time to deal with exchanging ideas over email or sending linked documents to people to edit. For me, this seems like the perfect example of knowing exactly what your customer needs. Also, when doing the discussion question about innovation, I realized the importance of doing it right the first time. As a customer, I never really appreciate it when a customer comes out with a half-baked idea and it really fails when they put it into practice and they give it to me in like the end. So as a customer, I'd much rather them wait and perfect that aspect before trying to sell it to me and me getting disappointed with them. Unit 3 contained many of these important takeaways, and I can already see myself using these outside of the classroom. Thank you.